Around my 30th birthday, I had the privilege of meeting my political hero, Ronald Reagan. We met in his Century City offices just a couple of years after he left the White House. I was one of the developers of the Adam Smith Foundation, along with a high school buddy, John Hollander, and I was able to present our second Adam Smith Award for Individual Excellence in Free Enterprise to the former president. Just to make things more exciting, as if that were possible, I invited the actor Charlton Heston to join me in the presentation and took as many friends and family from Oklahoma as we could round up. I went with my dad and mom, my brother, and a bunch of Okies and Texans, and we descended on Hollywood sort of like the Beverly Hillbillies. I still remember the excitement we felt. Not only have I enjoyed the chance to meet President Reagan, but also I have known and worked with many who were in his administration, including the great Attorney General Ed Meese, Secretary Don Hodel, Frank Gaffney, Diana Denman, Roger Robinson, and others. President Reagan righted the American ship when we were headed to disaster. We were in a Cold War with the Soviet Union. We had runaway inflation, an energy crisis, and general malaise. Our nation was deeply divided, and our outlook was bleak. President Reagan was the original Let's Make America Great Again president, and that is, in fact, is what he did. The left hated him, but he was so popular with regular Americans that they had to keep their mouths shut. When I first met Mark Joseph and learned of his Reagan the Movie film project, I was thrilled. He'd signed the great Dennis Quaid to play Reagan and offered to screen the movie early for our VIP guests at Liberty Hawk Ranch. I love the story. It's told from the perspective of a KGB agent assigned to study and counter Reagan. It's a terrific movie filled with nostalgia and also important lessons for today, and it will be released nationwide in theaters on August 30th. Let's watch the trailer.
Welcome to your life.
There's nothing a retired governor can do, but a president, now he can do a thing or two.
Everybody wants to rule the world.
I will be frank with you that as a citizen, I would not like to see any political party outlawed on the basis of its ideology, because I still believe, Mr. Chairman, that democracy can handle it.
I was a brand new KGB officer, given my first intelligence assignment. A certain actor and union leader.
Dutch, there's a purpose for your life.
You can run from a bully for so long, but after a while, you're gonna have to stand up to him.
It's my boy!
There's about to be another war right here in Hollywood. The commies on one side, the mob on the other. And you're right in the middle, son.
If you put as much work into your career as you do making your speeches, you'd have an Oscar by now.
Hello, I'm Nancy Davis.
Hello, Nancy Davis. I'm Ron Reagan.
I'm curious, Ron.
What would you say is the issue of our time?
No question about it. Communism and the Soviet Union.
Get in the game. Run for office.
It's you!
I'm running for governor, and I would like your vote.
I forgot your name.
Do his initials help, RR?
Honey, Roy Rogers is here! And he's running for governor!
Ronnie, remember when we met? You told me that you wanted to make a difference in this world. You know what you have to do.
Governor Reagan again, typically, is against such a proposal.
There you go again.
But he was not afraid to take us on.
There's nothing a retired governor can do about the Soviets, but a president,
now he can do a thing or two.
Welcome to your life.
I was a lifeguard on a river.
There's no turning back.
And I learned how to read the currents. Not just the ones on the surface, but also the ones deep underneath the water. I am about to start the biggest war of this century, and I'm not gonna fire a single shot.
You're gonna blow up 8 years of diplomacy.
Well, if you think that got their undies in a wad, you just wait.
What did the president know, and when did he know it?
what would you have me do?
I want you to fight!
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Wants to rule the world.